Let's type that into the thing. Oh, well, I didn't mean to kick you, man. You need to go away if I'm gonna try to activate this. There you go. Sorry about that. 06. What's up, everybody? badassgamez, welcome back to Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness. As you can see, we have our Lara Croft back in action, and she's free of that prison that Curtis Trent gave to her. Sweet, let's go in here, and we have some aquatic business to take care of. Now, you don't want to go down the ladder that's on the other side there, because there are turrets. There's a turret like right in front of that ladder, and it'll just shoot you up and kill you almost instantly. I mean, it does take a while, but you gotta be careful in here because those turrets will go off and they will do a lot of damage. This first turret, or this first set, you can just kind of go around. Like, the turret isn't very smart, so... And we need to aim for this little opening here. We need to commando crawl. Hopefully we don't bug out trying to do it. We want to commando crawl into this section right here because there is a valve that we're going to turn. Fill this room with some sort of gas that's going to make us so these turrets can't see us. The turret can't see me anymore with this gas. Gotta let it fill the room a little bit. Alright, and once it gets to, you know, right about here, right about this thickness, we're pretty much good to go. We don't have to worry about those turrets shooting us up. Now, if you get too close to the turrets, they'll still shoot at you, so be mindful of that. Now we gotta climb this whole pipe system right here. Alright, we're just gonna go all the way to the top. There's not a whole lot of enemies, and there's not a whole lot of pickups in this level, so just keep that in mind. We're just going to do a whole bunch of traversing and a whole bunch of puzzle solving, which is what Tomb Raider is all about, in my opinion. Alright, let's fall off right here and follow this hallway. We'll find this button. Now, the button is going to make it so that way you can see into this next area. Let's take a look around. Oh gosh, there's a turret right there. It's kind of weird to see. It's kind of weird to figure out where you're at. I'm actually down at the other end of the hall. I'll enter from the right side, and these turrets are gonna, you know, tax my gig, so I need to get rid of them somehow. Well, we got this danger explosion thing right here, and this flammable panel right here. Well, that's what we need to do. We need to shoot that up. Now, in order to get out of the thing, if you used it, you need to use the crouch button to get out of it. For some reason, they really dropped the ball on that one. Alright, so let's get a weapon out. I don't have one selected because I didn't play as her. I'm gonna go ahead and just use the VegaAmmo, might as well, because this gun sucks and just want to use it up. As soon as you take your weapon out, she'll point where she needs to point, and then eventually blow a hole into the wall, and wow, that was some pretty cool sound effects we just had. Alright, now be careful here because there's steam coming from the pipe that we just blew up. Alright. What we need to do is you can either go around these boxes or you can commando crawl underneath the steam, so it's up to you. It doesn't really matter. This is probably the quickest way. And now we got to this door right here. If Lara Croft get in a position, we can press the button and go through. And now there's going to be a ladder right here that we can climb. We gotta climb all the way to the top. It never ends. Actually, it ends right there. And now let's pull ourselves out. And once again, a hallway. This time they don't have any turrets, so you're good to go. And we'll enter this, we'll get like a little cut, I guess, into this next area. And we're actually in the main section for this aquatic area. We see a little cutscene. We see the control panel here with the red bars blinking, kind of telling you, hey, yeah, we're out of power or something's wrong, so you need to fix it. Alright, so what you want to do in order to fix it is you want to go over here to the right first. Okay, if you're on the PC, that enemy down in the water, I can't seem to get him to kill me, so you can actually shortcut through here if you're not having any issues with him attacking you. Like, I'm not having any issues, so... What we want to do is we can come over to this pool right here. This pool is isolated from the other pools by this big gate right here, and you're isolated from that monster too, in case you're having a hard time with him. Like I said, I can't seem to get him to attack me, so it's completely unthreatening. Alright, this is what we're looking for, this huge window that's busted out. Go through that and turn to the left. You'll find a lever. Now this lever is going to pull... This lever is going to turn on half of that control panel. Sweet, so we have power or whatever to half of the panel. We still need power to the other half, and so that's what we're going to go do here in a second. We're going to use an alternate means to leave. this is going to give us access to an item when we do so. Alright, but this section also mirrors the other side, so if you take mental note, then you'll notice that you can actually get down to a lever by using this elevator shaft. And that's pretty much what we're going to go do now. Over here, there is a small med pack in the corner, so if you need a small med pack, go grab that. Let's go over here to this door, press this button. It's going to open this door right here, and we're basically going to go back out into the other area. That door was shut before, and you wouldn't have been able to go through there. Okay, now we need to go to the other side, because the other side is now open. We now activated the other side. We go down and turn the power on for the other side. Okay, so watch your step. You don't really want to fall in the water unless you don't really care about that monster. Like, I really don't care. He's very unthreatening. But we'll come over to this side and open this door over here, giving us access to a very similar area that we were just in. Okay, so what we want to do here is we want to come back this direction and pull this lever right here. Alright, what this is going to do is it's going to activate the elevator, cause the elevator to come up, so that way we can go through it. Now that button right there is just a camera, and you don't really need to see anything important, so, yes, there are buttons on this side. Lara Croft. I like to blame Lara Croft for a lot of my own mistakes. But don't we all? That's why she's there. She doesn't mind. She's used to it. Okay, just fall off this thing. This room doesn't really have anything else in it, so go through this door, and this area should look somewhat familiar, except that it's all intact and it's working properly. And also we have another control panel here. Let's pull this lever, see what happens. Now I activated the other side of the control panel. Sweet, now we have whatever power we needed completed. Cool, let's get out of here. Same way we came, this is just basically allows you to traverse your way back to that elevator. Now the elevator went back up, so if you're not able to open this door, the switch is right here. Make sure you pull this thing to recall the elevator to us. I'm not sure who came by and moved it up, but yeah, that'd be weird. It's kind of crazy to think that there's somebody else here with me. Alright, let's use the elevator, go back up. We could see Lara through the thing. And out this door, back to the other place we came from. And now we get a flyby, see what's going on. Oh look, we activated some sort of coupling there. The power coupling, as they would call it in Star Wars. Oh, and by the way, I didn't show you that hut, but the hut that's way across the room over there. Right above Lara's head that's what they were showing you with the ladder and the little opening. That opening was shut before, and by turning both the powers on, it's now open and you can go in there. But we don't want to go in there just yet because we need a body strength upgrade in order to traverse a ledge that we need to traverse in order to get through this. Now, from here, you actually don't need to do anything if you're not having any issues with the enemy down below. Okay, the enemy down below, you can actually go down there and you can pull that number 1 switch, and then it'll open up one of the hatches down directly underneath me, and then you can swim underneath that thing right there where it says 2, and then go pull the number 2 switch, and then you can go down and open the other hatch, and you can go into the next level. So if you're not having any issues with the enemy attacking you, that's probably the quickest way. It's a little exploited, you know, you're kind of exploiting a bug by doing that, but it's definitely possible. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get through this in case you are having issues with the guy. You need to come by this bin right here and push it onto this metal plate, okay, and press this button. All of this stuff, you wouldn't be able to press this button and move this cart this way if the power wasn't working. So now that we have the power working, we're able to do this. Alright, now we want to push this thing all the way this direction, and underneath that grate that's in the distance there, just in this little building right here. Put it into position. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to fill it with chum, and then we're going to drop this metal bin into the water, and then allow that monster to, you know, get distracted by it, so that way we can do our swimming and everything. Alright, so we're gonna drop some chum into the bin because that's what chum sounds like when it falls into a bin. Sounds like a monster. And let's pull this thing all the way back out. Now this is our body strength upgrade. As soon as we get to a certain point, we'll have our upgrade. So if you're going for items and you're really not, and you still don't care about that enemy, then as soon as you get the upgrade, you can go get the rest of the items and go finish the level. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and do everything correctly so you can see exactly how this level was designed. Okay, so the bin is now on the other side here. Let's push this back onto this elevator that's going to lower it down into the water. Now it's not going to do it just yet. We have to activate it to do so. But it's in position and we're ready to go. Alright, now what we want to do is we want to go over to the other side. I'm going to go ahead and fall in the water and see if I can't get this guy to show you. I'll try to show you guys that he can actually, he's actually very non-threatening to me. Come on, man, do your worst. Actually, he doesn't even care about me right now. So, that's even better. Well, anyway, we want to head over to this side and pull ourselves out over here. If you didn't go in the water, then you wouldn't need to be pulling yourself out of the water. You'd be on the platforms. But we're going over to that hut thing that I told you about a little bit ago. Now that the opening's open, we can go through it. Here's the ladder, and then the hut's directly above me. Now there's nothing really too interesting in the hut. There's a couple of things right there you can operate to my right, but they really don't do much. They're just cameras, and if you decide to operate them, make sure you press the crouch button to get yourself free of the camera. Otherwise you'll be spamming buttons all day. Okay, what we want to do is we want to come over to this side where we find this broken platform, and now we're going to climb this. We want to traverse this thing. This is probably the longest traverse. Well, this is the longest traverse you'll have up until this point. And it's very long, so make sure that you get it done. Make sure you have that upper body strength upgrade too. If you aren't able to do this, then Laura will tell you, I can't do this yet. So, you need to go move that bucket of chum into position in order to get this strength, in order to traverse this. Okay, we're almost to the end, but the thing is like, we barely have enough stamina. After all these upgrades, we barely have enough stamina to make this. And I make it. Good. Sweet, now let's push this button to move this platform, and this platform is going to come toward us. Let's walk on it as soon as it gets here. And walk off as soon as we arrive here. This door automatically opens as we approach it. Let's press this button to open this door. This is going to give us access to another room. It's just for items, honestly. If you don't need items, or if you don't need a kill, then you don't need to go this way. I'm going to equip the Mag Vega because I have the rig equipped and it's worthless. The Mag Vega, it's almost just as worthless, but it's, you know, it's fully automatic, so it's good that way. There we go. Just get close and blow the guy in the head. Now the only items that are in this room are in these cabinets that are on either side of the door. Okay, we got Mag Vega ammo and we have Viper SMG ammo. And over here is the other cabinet. Sweet, we got all of our items and we have our kill. Let's get out of here. Open sesame. Alright, right back into this area. We don't want to go through that door just yet. We never came over here and pulled this lever. This lever is what's going to drop that crane down into the water. And this is going to distract our enemy that is already distracted anyway, and completely non-lethal to me. Alright, so that's done, and if you have that done, you should be able to complete the level, unless he, you know, somehow bugs out and still tries to attack you. What we need to do is we need to go pull that switch over there in the very far distance. It says 1 on it. And that's going to open up there's a trapdoor almost, I just swam directly over it, so it's going to open up that trapdoor. However, there is another trapdoor beneath that we still need to open in order to make it into the next section. Get closer. Okay, so our trap door is open. However, there's, like I said, there's another trap door that we need to deal with. Let's swim up here and get some air because the next swim's kind of long and I don't have that much air. We don't want to die. Okay, we're full. Let's dive back down in here and go swimming around with this guy. And this fish blood. He doesn't seem to mind. He's not even defending his own food. So, clearly an oversight by the developers. Alright, swim up here, we'll get a little cutscene. Watch Lara undress a little bit. Excellent. She lost her shirt. How do I know? Because that was almost a turtleneck, now I can see cleavage. Alright, well, it flooded this room, so that way we are able to pull this lever over here on the wall. This is the second lever, clearly marked by the number 2. That's going to open that other trap door. That's going to lead us into the next section. Alright, once we have that done, let's swim down. And then we'll go over to that opening that we've created in the middle of the water here. She's going so slow right now. Like the swimsuit made her go swim slower, it seems. Alright, swim down and into the next level known as the Vault of Trophies. Okay, now we're in the Vault of Trophies. Behind you, there's a door that's open, but you can't go through it because there's something blocking you. We gotta do some swimming through here. We gotta be careful because these spikes are deadly. There's a couple of air pockets in this area that you can surface if you run out of air. It looks like a maze, but it's really not that bad of a maze, honestly. You can go through this way. It's sort of a shortcut. Whoa! I just took a bunch of life. But you can actually avoid that damage if you would come through this hallway that I should have went. And, yeah, I might have to just restart this over. We'll see how far I get anyway. Okay, we're going to find this opening right here. This is what we're looking for. We swim down into here. I need to find some air soon. And then basically this whole area it's pretty linear. There's really not a whole lot of branches that go off. So just swim around, except for right here. We want to take a right if we're going for items, because there's a couple of items in here that we can grab. Alright, so let's pull ourselves out somewhere. Somewhere they'll let us get out. There it is. Just spam the action button somewhere along the edge until the game says, alright, you deserve to get out of the water. Up here we find some bandages and an AquaLung. The AquaLung is going to let you breathe underwater for a lot longer. So I would recommend using it before you run out of breath, because that'll just make it last. That'll allow you to be underwater longer. Of course, this puzzle isn't too hard, so if you know what to do, then you probably don't even need to worry about anything. But if you didn't get the AquaLung and you do need air, then there is this opening right here that you can knock over and go up in there to get air. Okay, when we came into this room, we got an entry in our notebook. Let's take a look at what it said. It's actually a reference to the thing down below, the little plaque. Rearrange the statues. They are the key. Okay, so let's take a look. This is what I was talking about, this thing right here. I can't speak Latin. So, but you notice here you have L and V. Also, we should have got another entry in our notebook when we came close to that. She should be looking at this thing and, oh, there we go. You gotta hit the action button on it to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and go back to our notebook to see what the action button says. The brothers reunited, see the gates thrown open. That's interesting. Okay, I'm almost out of air, so let's go ahead and use one of the AquaLungs that I picked up. I don't know where my sound effects are, but whatever. AquaLung, let's use it. Okay, as you can see, I have like half of my breath left, and it's depleting a lot slower. So basically what this puzzle is, you know, these are Lux Veritatis people, and LV, you'd think, stands for Lux Veritatis, but it actually stands for the first letter of the names of some of these people, like Lemo. Alright, so what we gotta do is we gotta find the guys with the name that starts with L and V, and then turn around behind them, there's a chain you pull to move them into position. Okay, if you get the wrong guys, then they go back, and you have to start over. Of course, there's only 2, so it's really not that bad to start over. The other guy, Vasily, is actually directly across from Lemo. Oh, nope, 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 I'm wrong. Never mind, I thought he was. Wow, he's nowhere around here. Saint A card, huh? There's Vasily. Okay, Vasily. Pull the chain near Vasily. Sorry about that misinformation. And finally, they get into the center, and they will blow a hole in the ceiling for you, so that way you can leave. Alright, they blew a hole away for me so that way I can leave. Let's go ahead and take advantage of this as soon as the cutscene ends. Let's swim up and out of here. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And we get another cutscene where Lara gets naked again. Okay, here we are back in our normal garb with the shorts this time. Uh-oh, I'm running out of breath. Am I gonna die here? No, that's probably the AquaLung just running out. Alright, basically we're just traversing this hallway. There's nothing of importance except for this huge stone block right here. What you do is just kind of walk into it and then jump past it, and you shouldn't get hit. Okay, now this part kind of sucks, but it's easy too at the same time. What we want to do is we want to find this lever and pull this thing. What's going to do is raise a bunch of platforms in this room, okay? And we're going to use those to get across, but the thing is that some of them crumble directly underneath you as soon as you stand on them, so you got to kind of know which ones to stand on. Also, there is an opening up there where there's an item, another AquaLung actually. We're probably not going to need that AquaLung, so you don't necessarily need to get the item, but I'll show you how to get it here in this video, just in case you're looking for items. Okay, so the best way to get across this thing is to hold the walk button and aim for this tile right here, the second from the right, and then hop to it. Oh, and miss and fall, and I'll see you guys back at this spot. Good thing, because I got some life I need to get back. Alright guys, I have returned after that disappointing excrement. We're pulling this lever now, so that way we raise some of these platforms. Hopefully this time I can actually land on one. Let's get closer to the edge, because I was a little short. I'm holding the walk button, press forward and jump, and landing on this one. You notice that all of them almost break away. Now I think this one's timed, I'm not too 100% sure, but hop over to this one. Some of them will come back. Okay, you can make it over to there if you're not interested in the item from here, but I'm going to try and get this item for you guys so you know how to get to it. Hop over to this thing, just wait a little bit, alright? Some of these things are going to come back. Oh, and I'll overshoot, die again. Alright guys, I'll see you back at this spot. I actually saved just in front of this, so. Alright guys, I finally made it back. Actually, like I said, all I had to do was pretty much load it. Pull the lever, let's hop over to this tile. Now let's take a step back, because it looks like I'm just not judging properly. Oh my gosh. I literally did not have this much trouble before, so I don't know what's up. Guys, I'll be right back. Pulling the lever, once again, stupid platforms raising, doing stupid little jumps over to them. They just don't seem to want to play nicely today. Yes. Alright, let's get over to this next one that's going to appear. Right there. Gotta wait for the next one. Seems like if I'm either too short or too far. Okay, there we go. Now this one, there's going to be another platform that raises high, and you're able to jump and grab the ledge from here. So hopefully this platform doesn't break, fall away, because I can't seem to grab the ledge. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Hop on in here to grab the AquaLung finally. All of that just for this stupid piece of thing that we're never going to use. It's completely useless. There you go. I hope you guys are happy. That's how you get that stupid item. Let's go over here now. hop all the way over here. Now a couple of other items, a couple of other platforms are going to raise for you. Alright, and you can, you know, hop on those things too. Let's try my luck. Yeah, oh, I was going to say I thought I was going to miss and it'd be bad luck. Okay, let's continue on through this hallway. Now we come into some sort of library. Well, if we look to our left, oh gosh, it's a couple of Joey's big brothers and they're kind of angry with you. You can actually manipulate these guys pretty nicely with this desk. As you can see, I've got them trapped right there. Unfortunately, they're trapped on the other side on the wrong side of the chair because over there is a lever. It doesn't matter, I'll just go pull it anyway. Hopefully they don't come around the table. Ah, he did. I want to get that bandage. Okay, if you notice when I pulled that lever, I got a per body strength upgrade, okay? We're gonna need that in order to pull the chain that's behind me. I'm gonna go grab these bandages before I go and pull that chain. Gotta get those guys caught on the table real quick so I don't have to worry about them. Okay, so these guys are kind of annoying and it takes a long time to pull this chain, so I'm gonna get out my Mag Vega and I'm gonna shoot them up. The thing is though is that it's not gonna kill them, but it will knock them down for a little bit. It will put them out of commission for a little bit of time. There we go. For the time that I need to pull this chain. Okay, so I don't think you can kill them. I'm pretty sure that they are impossible to kill. But you can put them out of commission for a little bit. See how long it takes me to pull this chain? They would have definitely made it over to me. Alright, let's climb this wall. Alright, we need to go up a little bit diagonal here. And then all the way over here to this wooden thing, if I can get Lara to actually move on the wall. There we go. Okay, if you notice, she has her footing, and when you get to this spot, she won't go any further, so you have to tap the up button in order for her to grab the ledge, and then you can shimmy over to this ledge, and pull yourself up, and turn around. You'll find a grate that you can stand on right there. Now, you think you can hop over there, but unfortunately, auto-grab is a pain. I hate auto-grab. And I would be over on the other side of this platform by now if it wasn't for auto-grab, because you automatically grab this grate up above her and you have to monkey bar your way over to this thing. Alright, another auto-grab situation here. Now we gotta go down the center of the room. Our goal is that square chandelier hanging from the ceiling. When we stand on that, that is actually a switch to open another cabinet, another library shelf will move out of the way and reveal a very important item. Alright, so let's stand on the switch. And there it is. Oh, look at that. It is the 5th and final Obscura Painting. Let's fall down and let's go grab this thing. I do not know where my guys are, but I'm not going to worry about them. I'm going to grab this thing real quick. It's going to extinguish the flame that was preventing us from going into that fireplace. That's actually the way we need to go. So, where did the other guy go? You lost one of your brothers there, dude. Oh, he's over there. He's on his way. I need you guys over here, though. Because, oh, stupid, oh my gosh. That whole bug where you start off slow that's gonna kill you here if you're not attentive about it. Remember, you gotta tap forward and then press left and right. Alright, so I'm gonna try to get them trapped behind that table so that way I can have plenty of time to crouch, because for some reason it takes forever for these characters to crouch and crawl. Alright, let's open this door. And we're gonna fall in the water now. Fortunately, I don't have to put up with any more enemies before the end of the level. I'm actually swimming to the end of the level right now. If you get lost and you need air, you're in luck, because there is an air pocket in here, and I'll show you where it's at, but this isn't a maze at all. It's very linear, so you shouldn't get lost, but here is that air pocket in case you need it. Alright, so once you fill yourself up with air, it's kind of disorienting about where you're at. What you're going to do is you're going to fall down. If you look down and you see a passageway that doesn't tee off, that's the wrong way to go. You're looking for this passageway that does tee off, and turn to the right. And this is going to take us into the next level. Yeah, there's no other passages, there's no other items in this area. We're completely ready to go to the next level.
Congratulations, Miss Croft. You're positively Amazonian. That vault has defeated us for months.
What do you want, Eckhart?
I'm not interested in you or your friend, Miss Croft. Give me the painting. May both leave.
What choice do I have?
Gunderson, release Boaz. This old colleague of mine was once a human before she displeased me. Not you, Muller, you useless piece of dross. You failed me too!
Come on, I'll give you a boost.
Curtis, quick!
Here, take these two.
These are your speciality, Curtis.
Don't worry about Ugly here. Go on. You're wasting time. I can take care of her.
I'm not sure exactly what Dr. Muller did to deserve that, but I must have missed something. Anyway, this boss fight is horrible. The only thing that sucks about it is the freaking combat system. And I'm trying to actually get away from her so I can explain a few things about this fight for you. Basically, she has a melee attack that she just hit me with. It didn't really take away that much damage, but the only thing that you can shoot on her right now is her face, and it's in the center of the entire large thing. So you can get your gun out. Unfortunately, the targeting range is very, very close, so you pretty much have to be in melee range in order to even shoot at her. On top of that, flinch locking is a big issue with this fight. It's just a really terrible fight. So good luck to you. What you want to do is you want to spam that face until she starts doing this thing. Then you want to side jump and try to take out one of those flaps that are open. Unfortunately, I'm about to get flinch locked, and this movement situation is not going to help me at all. Yeah, I'm getting really beat up here. So, this fight, I really can't say that they did a whole lot of good when it comes to this fight. I'm just going to stand here and shoot her in the face 4 times. It seems to be good. Oh my gosh, Curtis. Like, you gotta be close enough to even aim at her, and you get flinch locked like this. You just get screwed up. Alright, there we go. We finally got one out of the way. There's also a clip in this arena if you want to go grab it. I'm just going to bypass it for now. But it's there if you need it. Yeah, these combat controls are horrendous. Terrible. And they're going to be the reason why you fail if you do fail. So just blame the controls. It's okay. Everybody else does. This is one of those games where I'm just going to stand here and take it. Whatever. We got to shoot her again. Now the hard part is Curtis still aims at the pods that we already shot at, so you gotta tap the circle button or the roll button in order to target the flap that's in the back. You have to shoot all the flaps to beat her, and that's how you beat her. She got me again. Shoot that face about 4 times to get her into this mode. Let's go get this last flap, hopefully. And there we go. We finally got all the flaps. Remember, if you're having a hard time targeting the flaps, make sure you tap the circle button. She has to be spewing stuff from the flaps in order to shoot them.
That wasn't so hard. Give me a break.
Alright, she's not done. We still gotta fight her again, but this time I'm just gonna hold left and back. I'm sorry, right and back, and just kinda unload my weapon onto her face until she falls over. This very uneventful boss fight, unfortunately. Alright, and then let's get close to her to end the level. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm badassgamez, and I'll see you guys in the next Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness video. Take it easy.